Hi from my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time, you are welcome. Please, after watching this video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. Here we upload videos on daily basis as it is happening. We are bringing it live and direct, undirected to you. After watching, you are free to criticize, you are free to say your opinion, but let us say it constructively. Myself, Linda, will be standing here watching this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section. I appreciate you all, my lovely subscribers, followers, those who comment and share this video as we watch the video right now.
Calling for. What's your take on this one?
First of all, the president is a condolence visit. I mean, a condolence
message
to the family and possibly to the people of Ndibo in Nigeria is usual. You recall that even when the wife of Abiola was killed, Abacha then, General Abacha then, the president of Nigeria, the head of state of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, was the first to send condolence visit. And at that time, Abiola was still in detention. So it has always been, perhaps too, if he didn't send such a condolence message, it is the same people that will react that since we lost this man, the president did not find it fit to condole with the people of Igbo, and that is why we now say that he has a special hatred for the people of the region. Well, come to look at it, the death of Amechi, the last of the prophets. It's really something to reflect so much about. At 93, he has done his bit. And the youths, the younger ones coming behind, perhaps may not have learned from him. Perhaps they didn't need for him to teach or hand over intellectually all his store of knowledge. His wish, whether you like it or not, has been fulfilled. Release Nnamdi Kanu. You will recall the judgment of the two courts of appeal. Nnamdi Kanu has been released. What is holding him, no one knows. Because we cannot say that when the appeal court has spoken, then somebody will go back to a court of first instance to obtain a kangaroo judgment to still detain the person court of appeal has already released. It's to say the least. It's just like the court of appeal said, ASU, you can go ahead to appeal to the Supreme Court, but you will not do that until you go back to the classroom. And once ASU announced that they are going back to the classroom, the court gave a leeway for them to go to the Supreme Court. That is the situation in this matter. The first court of appeal stated in its judgment that there was no locus standi to keep this man. The circumstances of his extradition to Nigeria, where, when, and how, was questionable. Therefore, he was discharged of all the 15 charges against him. Discharged. And that is the first thing a court of competent jurisdiction is supposed to do. These people just heard that he was discharged but not acquitted. as if acquitting him is heavier than discharging him. But that is not the issue. Now they went back to another appeal court to still enable them go to the Supreme Court. That court said, please send Nnamdi Kanu back to Kenya. Send him back to Kenya. Release him. Send him back to Kenya and pay him 500 million. Then you can go forth to the Supreme Court. They refused to do all that. But they now went and obtained a court order from a court of first instance, a high court, to still detain him until there is a leeway, a cleared way for them to go to the Supreme Court. I mean, what are we talking about? But to me, Nnamdi Kanu has been released. To me, Mbazuruike's Amechi's wish has already been fulfilled by the judiciary. Because all this while, the president, even at international fora, has been telling people that that Nnamdi Kanu will face the full length of court processes. He has been telling the world like that. Now the court has given a judgment. He refused to obey. But meanwhile, he wants others to obey court judgment.
All right.
That is telling the worst of a country like this.
All right.
Desanya died. It was like the golden plate of the Yoruba people fell to the floor and broke into pieces. To the extent we now have Ibonifere, those who have chosen to go to Igbo. They call them Ibonifere. Then those who want to support the upper north, they call them the Hausa Fulanifere. Those who want to be in Yoruba, they call them Yorubanifere. At the end of the day, there is nothing like Afenifere again. Afenifere is gone. So what they are haggling about is, what we are hearing is only the battle of supremacy. This faction, so who is on ground and who will speak for the Yoruba people. They are in that mission to search for who is. But the effect of it all is that I am very sure today there are people like Abraham Adesoya, Chief Ajasin, and all that, including Obafemi Awolowo, should be turning in their graves over what is happening in Yoruba land, because they are no longer one. Politics have divided all of them.
All right. Thank you.
It's need for them to come back together.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that will unfold, if they'll be able to come back together before the 2023 election. Speculations have it that the camp of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been the arrowhead to divide the Fenifere unit. But that's on the other hand. Let's move over to the issue in Benue State, where we have it that Governor Wike donated 25 buses to the campaign organization of Benue State. Right now, Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom, during the inauguration of the party campaign council in Makurdi on Tuesday, disclosed that each of the 23 governments would get a bus, while appreciating Wike for always standing with Benue people in good and bad moments. Ortom revealed the readiness of aggrieved members to work together with the party and rescue Nigeria only if the PDP presidential candidate addresses the challenges rocking the party. He says how called on the national leadership of the party to address the burning issues raised by its 5 governors. Right, he says the 5 governors, Okeze Ikpeazu of Abia State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, and Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, had demanded for the resignation of the national chairman of the party, Nyocha Ayu. Let's hold it there. What's your take, Professor K, about the donation of 25 buses in Benue State for the campaign? right? And some people say that we still have some issues in River State that have still been neglected, and this has been done to a state. Other actions says that what is wrong with a governor giving his friend the number of buses he's giving him for the campaign. Actually, it's also for the same party. If he can give 300 million to a non-party member, Lagos State, why shouldn't he do more for his party in Benue State? So, what's your reaction towards this?
Well, I think River State has. It will appear to me that there are certain tendencies you identify with certain states in this country, and River State, one of the tendencies you will easily identify, their governor will most likely be very wasteful in the way he spends money. Their governor is most likely going to contest for the presidential, ticket, for the presidency. When they get into office and they appear to have so much money that they probably thought they were going to have, they tend to misbehave big time. Now, what are the assumptions? And I really want to understand, what are the assumptions of a state governor donating buses to another state governor? The River State has nothing to do with resources anymore other than to give out as gifts. But that is not the reality of River State as we know it today. There are so many things that require government attention in terms of resources to come from government. Today, I'm not sure anybody is comfortable with the health centers we have in River State. I'm not sure we are comfortable with the schools we have in River State. I'm not sure everything is all going well in River State. Yet it is this same River State that has been on this donation spree, 500 million naira to Sokoto. And one of the things that struck me at that time was his statement that whatever touches River State, Sokoto touches River State. And I was asking myself, is it in terms of geographical proximity or cultural affinity? Sokoto is on the far end, River State is this other far. So what is it about whatever touches Sokoto that touches River State? So 500 million naira went. Of course, in course of time, it was the same Tambuwal that betrayed him, so to speak. So, and then beyond that, we now had this Lagos donation, the 300 million naira, so to wives of Lagos state government officials, and then it's the 1.4 billion naira to Cross River State, PDP also. And then all of this is that my conclusion is that there appears to be a little separation, or no separation at all, between the resources of the state and the resources of the governor. And that, I must say, is very unfortunate. This money that Governor Wike has been donating cannot be said to have come from a personal account. It's River State money. And here is a state where there's so much to be done with money. But on a daily basis, we find ourselves money being donated here and there. And it happened before him. When not the Labour governor, Dole also did all sorts of donations everywhere. Everywhere in the north, all sorts of things, because of their personal ambition to move from where they are to something higher than they want to be. Today, Wike is donating buses and financial support to some states in the federation, some PTP states in the federation, in the hope that perhaps in the future he will continue to have, support base for his future ambition. And I think this is very unfortunate because, in my view, there is so much to be done with money in River State, and there is really absolutely no reason why River State government should be donating money and resources to other places. It doesn't make any sense at all.
All right.
Thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.